Hi everyone. So I just wanted to give you an update on what I've been doing in the garden in the last couple of days. Now, despite the heat in Kent over the last week or 2 weeks, especially over this weekend where it's been like 30 plus degrees for the last couple of days, it has dropped a little bit today, but the wind's picked up, so it's a bit of a cooler temperature now. But yesterday was absolutely scorching, and you can see it in the garden. So certain flowers and plants are starting to wilt a little bit. I'm trying to hold back on too much watering. We had a thunderstorm last night, which was torrential rain. I heard it actually woke me up. The noise on the conservatory roof woke me up early hours this morning, so I knew that it had a good soak. Although it doesn't look like it now. We've had a windy afternoon. It's been really hot, so it's just dried up again completely. But I am trying to hold back on too much water, and I know we're heading towards drought in this area, and there will be a stop on our hose pipes and all that pretty soon. If we haven't already, we might have done. I've only used the hose pipe a couple of times this year, in May. I'm just trying to directly water into the roots of certain plants I know that are suffering a little bit. And just hoping and praying that we get some more rain soon. Although I'm enjoying the warm weather, like everyone, it's not ideal for the garden. So today I have, I'll just grab it actually, 2 secs. So we've got some tomato plants on the go. So this is one of them. This is varieties that's just a bush tomato, a bush red tomato. So what I've done today is I've got 5 on the go. Yeah, I've got 5 tomato plants on the go. I have neglected them over the last couple of weeks, to be honest. They did really well, excuse me, to start off with. So I kind of let them do their own thing. We were getting regular rain and they were doing really well. And I've just neglected them, to be honest. But they are starting to look okay again because I've been on top of them. I've been watering them. I've repotted them into their summer pots today. So I'm hoping that these pots that they're now in will do them until they're done now. I know that this stick's probably not big enough to support it for the whole year because it's hopefully going to grow bigger and wider than that. But we'll maybe change supports depending on how it does. But I've done all 5 of the tomato plants are now repotted. They are supported with the sticks and they have string. All of them have got string up there to support them as they continue to grow. Obviously, I'll make sure they're tightened up along the cane. What else have I done today? Oh, sweet peas. Done exactly the same thing to the sweet peas. So they've been in a planter now for a week or 10 days, and they're really starting to bush out and grow up the tripod that I've made them out of the sticks. So they're doing really well, giving them some more support with the ties. And hopefully within probably 10 days, 2 weeks, they'll be starting to flower because I've seen lots that are out already in different gardens. So hopefully mine will start to flower soon. But yeah, that's done. I've repotted some of the Rudbeckia. This is the first time I've ever got any Rudbeckia going from seed. I don't know what I've done in the past, but I've just struggled with it. But I have got 5 or 6 pots that are going okay now, and I've repotted them into slightly bigger ones today in the hope that they can go in the ground sooner rather than later. I know they should be a lot taller than what they are. They're pretty small at the moment, but they're looking healthy enough. It's just the size. So I might need to repot them again into bigger pots to try and encourage their growth. What else have I done today? I've done a lot of deadheading today. The cosmos, the dahlias, the roses. So I've taken the rose right back now, actually hoping that it'll get a second wind sort of later in the summer, heading into the autumn. That's what happened last year with our rose. So hoping that happens. The hot borders, I've taken the Love in the Mist. That's done its thing now. I'm not going to let it self seed. It does really well anyway in terms of seeding for the following year. So I think it's probably done its thing already. I did have to take out a Marguerite Daisy completely today. I think it's just got too hot and it's just was not happy where it was. So I've completely taken that back, basically to root. So see what that does in the coming weeks. It may come back, it may not. I've got 2 on the other side. It was the white one that failed on the hot border, but the shady border, they're both doing okay. And there's actually fresh buds coming on those 2. So that's good. I took back a bit of the long grass today. There's some French lavender behind a section of long grass that I've been growing. And I just wanted to open that area up a little bit so you can see the French lavender and allow a bit more light into that. Yeah, so that was done today. Oh, there's a couple of delphiniums that have gone in the ground today. So my mum and my brother went to a garden centre a few days ago, and they got me a couple of delphiniums for £1 each. So they were like third of the price or whatever. And I put them in. I soaked them in a bucket of water overnight in their pots, so that the water would get through the bottom as well as the top to give them a real soak before I put them in the ground today. So I'm hoping they actually look a lot better today than they did yesterday already. So I'm hoping that they're going to do well. They're at the back of the borders because obviously delphiniums get really tall. So I'm hoping it will give a bit of height to that. I'm also going to be picking some verbena up in the next couple of days. We've got 10 verbena. They're on Facebook Marketplace, and I've sort of reserved them, and they're about 9 inches tall. So I'm hoping that they will flower pretty soon as well, and give the backs of the border some height. So yeah, all in all, as much as we've been struggling with the heat and the temperatures in the garden, I'm actually pretty happy with how it's standing. It's just finding that balance, as you're all probably finding, of when to water, when to try and save water, when to deadhead. Just really being careful of keeping that balance in the garden, and also looking after the environment as well with regards to watering, or overwatering or unnecessarily watering. It's obviously really important at the moment. We've got the whole of the summer to go yet, and we're almost in drought, I think, in pretty much every area in England. So, yeah, but all in all, looking all right, to be honest. Yeah, lots more to do over the coming weeks, but at the moment, pretty happy as a gardener can be, I think, at the moment. So, yeah, that is today's update, and I will catch you all again soon. Thanks for watching, guys.